You are now tuned into Two Drunk Sistas podcast, unscripted and uncensored. Grab yourselves a drink and enjoy.
Hey guys! Welcome to Two Drunk Sistas podcast.
I'm D.
I'm W.
Thanks for tuning in to our latest episode.
Yes! Thank you guys! And today, guys, we are featuring Atlanta's very own Spice House.
Ooh.
We are drinking their infamous rum punch. Yo, it's okay. As you can see, D and I are lit.
That drink is
hella good. Strong. Listen, it ain't for the weak.
It's like a big, strong eggplant.
Oh God! Listen, yo, this rum punch takes me back to when I was in Jamaica all those years ago. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah, and it's. I feel like this is the most authentic rum punch that I've tried.
I would agree.
Yes.
I've tried rum punches over different islands, and this
is good. This
feels like I was on the island.
Yeah. So definitely, I mean, I'm trying really hard not to, gargle it all down.
Mine is almost, it's gone.
This, yeah,
I'm a heavy drinker.
You heavy drinker?
My name is D, and I'm a heavy drinker. Okay, wait. You bought this, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Two Drunk Sisters purchased this with
Okay.
our own funds.
Wow.
Not sponsored. Lord. Not sponsored.
It's not sponsored.
So Spice House, thank you so much.
Spice House, delicioso.
We're gonna add them so you guys can check them out. They just opened up another restaurant in Lithonia. So if you are in the Atlanta area, the Lithonia area, please give them a shout out. I mean, right now we're in quarantine, right, but they are offering takeout, and you can get this rum punch take out.
Yeah.
Okay.
The food is bomb too.
Okay, yes, and the food is amazing. Anyway.
So cheers to you.
Thank
Spice
you.
House,
Yep.
Cheers. Oh, you had a drink.
I had to take a sip because I'm greedy.
Okay, so on today's episode, we will be discussing
Fantasy
Island. Yeah, the movie Fantasy Island, which came out in February. It came out on Valentine's Day, actually.
It did?
It did.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So the movie is about the the enigmatic Mr. Rourke makes the secret dreams of his lucky guests come true at a luxurious but remote tropical resort. But when the fantasies turn into nightmares, the guests have to solve the island's mystery in order to escape with their lives. That sounds like what is right up our alley.
Absolutely.
What are you...
I'm sorry.
W made this bomb-ass fried catfish.
I sure did make Osiris's penis.
Guys, I want to apologize for...
If you don't know your Egyptian mythology, you got problems.
W's insensitive penis joke to Osiris. But yes.
Yo, I just made some bomb-ass catfish.
It was delicious. Delicious.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
So about this movie.
Yes.
Okay, so when I saw the trailer, I thought that, okay, that's interesting. The people, I guess they won some type of trip to the island, and they get to have their fantasies. They get to live out their fantasies.
To be honest, I didn't even think that far. I was just like, okay, Lucy Hale, okay, another truth or dare, and I left, and I didn't even give it a thought after that. I didn't think about like what it would be about. I just was like, okay, another horror, Blumhouse film.
Right, that's right. It is a Blumhouse film.
Yeah,
it is a Blumhouse film. So what were your thoughts on it? Like, did you like it?
I did like it. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I definitely was like, what the fuck is going on?
There's a lot of what the fuck moments.
What's happening?
Because you don't know what the hell's going on.
Right, I was like, who are these people? Somebody please tell me.
Yeah. You don't know what the hell's going on. But the people in the cast are, some of the cast is Lucy Hale, Michael Pena, Maggie Q, Jimmy Yang, Austin, Portia Doubleday. Did I say her name right? Oh, yeah. Portia Doubleday, Ryan Hansen, Michael Rooker, and Parisa Fizz Henley. She played in
Midnight Texas,
Fiji.
Right.
Midnight Texas. So yeah, the cast is pretty good. My thoughts on it at first, okay. It's long, but it shouldn't have been long.
Right.
Like, it was okay, so I like the movie. I wish there were certain things that they explained about the island. Right. Which they didn't, of course. Right. But overall, I thought the movie was cool.
Yes, I was entertained.
Oh, you're not entertained?
It's the only reason why you are here. I definitely was entertained, for sure. Mm-hmm. Again, I can't help it. That's just the way. I like to find out the origin of things. Oh, God. Sometimes. How did this island come to be?
Listen. First of all, it's an island, so okay.
You know what that means? Okay, no, I'm not gonna say it. Go ahead.
It's an island, so the island could have been there for eons or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it could have been on a vortex.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So
not on the map.
Right, it's not on the map. So the story is that the main guy, Mr. Rourke, right? He was searching for. He heard
about an island that granted wishes.
Granted fantasies, yeah.
Granted fantasies, yes. Yeah. And that's what prompted him to try to seek out this island. Mm-hmm. And before we're not going to tell you guys, we don't want to ruin it for you guys, but before he could actually step foot on the island, something happened. And so he became the island's, I don't know, guardian.
Yeah, I would say, the guardian.
And so, of course, here's my thing. If you are granting wishes, you need something in return. There's always a balance. You can't ask for something and not want something in return. It's even though we say, oh no, we give things freely and we do things. But at the end of the day, in order for things to balance out, because that's just the way nature is. Yeah. Something has to give in its place. You can't be like, I wish this person to be alive. But something needs to replace that space. Right. Once people understand that, shit'll be just so much goddamn easier. Like, I'd be tired of fucking explaining this shit to people.
Okay, segment W.
Because they I don't understand what you mean. Like, come on, things
it's have... It's a give and take.
It's a give and take. There's an order of things. There's a balance. And so... these people just had to find that out
for themselves. Right. And so that the group of people get to the island. We're not gonna tell we'd want you to watch it, so we're not gonna ruin it for you. Right. But the group of people get on the island, and then when they get there, they each individual have their own fantasies, which is really good. But like W says, once you have the fantasy, it always has it goes for the worst. Right. So that's how that island worked. And some of the what would you say was your favorite? Did you have a favorite part? I
don't think I had a favorite part. I think what twisted it for me was that these people were in other people's fantasy. You think that it's your fantasy playing out, but you were part of a bigger picture. So at the end of the day, it's not all about you. At the end of the day,
it's a twist.
Yeah, so there's a twist to it. At the end of the day, it's not all about you. At the end of the day, you're like, oh shit, I'm part of something much bigger, and I have connection with these people.
There's a bigger picture.
Yeah, so I think that's what I liked about it, was that the movie made it seem as though the people were focused on each individual's. Wow, this rum punch is making me really think here.
Thank you, Tata. We really appreciate you.
And so, the people think, you think that you're coming here to have your fantasy, you're going to not outlive, but you're going to live out your fantasy. But at the end of the day, motherfucker,
your shit turned into a nightmare.
That shit is bigger than you, bitch.
Right.
So I think that's what I liked about it.
Okay, yeah, I would say that would be my favorite part as well. Well, my favorite part is the different fantasies. At first, my logic was, oh, bitch, they went back. They were able to go back in time and to relive, their regrets and stuff like that. But that wasn't the case.
Right.
So the fact that they were able to commingle with each other's fantasy made people realize that, oh, shit, it is a bigger picture. It's not about me.
Yeah.
It's something that we all did and we're paying for it.
Yeah. And if I was one of those folks that were on the island, I would be like, so how did the island came to be?
Well, she was asking those questions.
Which one? Oh, one of the
Maggie Q's character. She was asking Mr. Rourke, which is the Michael Pena character. How are you able to do it? And that's when he told the story of how it came. But
he didn't really say so the island brought a person and the persons came and sat down with me and said, this is what you need to do. It's almost as though I feel like it was a feeling so you want this to happen? So you want this person to stay with you? Then what you need to do. Because it's a give or take in this motherfucker, and you ain't finna get this shit for free. I'ma need some fresh blood.
Right. So I mean, that's the reason why he stayed there was to see his wife.
Right. But that's all we gonna give y'all.
Yeah. I really wouldn't tell you guys the movie, but it's really gonna ruin it for you. Yeah, and we don't want to ruin it for you because it was a decent film.
Yeah,
but
actually, even though IMDb gave it a 4.7, but you know what? We're gonna overlook that.
But you know what?
It's Blumhouse. Blumhouse. When this
fuck this shit. We need to tell them what the fuck. Okay, so fuck this shit. Okay, so the goddamn island is granting fucking wishes, fantasies to these people. And Mr. Rourke, he knew about that. And in order for him to see his dead wife, he had to get people on the island and almost feed the island.
You're giving it food.
Or, what would you say, energy or blood?
Yeah.
Blood sacrifice.
Blood sacrifice, yes. Blood sacrifices, yes, absolutely.
But yeah, the island, the island is fucking trippy, yo. That shit is trippy.
That shit gives you whatever you fucking want. You understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. I'm just saying. Whatever you want.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's definitely entertaining. And if y'all don't know Lucy Hale, if you've seen Truth or Dare, I hope I didn't get these white people mixed up. Lord have mercy. I feel like that's the same girl from Truth or Dare. If you've seen Truth or Dare, we'll probably talk about that movie as well later. Mm-hmm. But I didn't think her short 5'2" ass was gonna be the culprit in this. But y'all need to watch it. And
you don't want to just tell them if they
nah.
Oh shit. God damn.
D told y'all a good portion of the movie. Mm-hmm. Now, if you haven't watched the film, don't listen to this podcast.
She did play on Truth or Dare.
Okay, so it's Truth or Dare. Yeah. Don't listen to this podcast. Watch the film first. If you see this title, Fantasy Island, ooh, that looks good. Watch the film and then come back and be like, oh, okay, yeah. I get it.
Yeah, but if they get, we're not really talking about it. So there's nothing to get.
Well, you got some people that are hard-headed that's going to listen to the podcast prior to watching the film.
Oh, well. I want to fucking tell them.
What?
Okay. So let's, from the beginning.
Oh my God.
From the beginning, these people get off the plane. Okay, so, I'm going to spoil it right now. So everybody think that they were doing their own fantasies, but in actuality, they were all being haunted by this guy who, he was a burnt victim. So this burnt victim guy kept on appearing in all these people's fantasy, and people were like, "What the fuck is that?" And they thought, well, one group, which was the brothers, they thought that they were smoking so much loud,
right? That shit was good.
That they were seeing shit. Right. So
they ain't paid no mind. Right. They done put 3 and 3 together.
Right. So, so this figure was haunting them, And so now Q into the Maggie Q's character, she made a regret. She had a regret that she didn't say yes to this guy that she was dating. And she didn't, so he proposed to her, and so she said no. So her fantasy was to go back to that time and say yes and live out her life. That's what she got. Until she realized that in order for her to continue living this fantasy, she had to remain on the island.
You ain't going nowhere. You know what? You wake up and it's 5 years done passed.
So she woke up, 5 years done passed, she done had a baby and everything, and she was like, when the fuck did I have a baby? And then all these memories was going into her head. So the island was giving her memories that, when she
like,
was
yes, bitch,
pregnant.
you did push this baby.
And she was like saying, wait a minute, he looks different. The guy that she
He look old.
He looked different. And then Mr. Rourke, the guy, was like, yeah, it's been 5 years. You guys have been married for 5 years. You guys have a daughter. It's what you always wanted. So she's like, you know what, bitch? I don't fucking want that shit.
Cause this shit ain't real, goddammit.
So she goes back and be like, yo, my nigga, I don't want this shit. This shit is not fucking real. I want to change it. I want to go back to a time where it was a fire in my building and I wasn't able to save a person who died. Bam! That's the movie. That is the movie. So
she started the fire, y'all.
Right, because she wanted to light the candles. This is all the people who like to light motherfucking candles and leaving that shit unattended.
No. She was drinking some goddamn tea, so she had the kettle and forgot about the kettle. Don't listen to D. She forgot about the goddamn kettle. That is what sparked the fire.
Okay, like W said, she right. I love the candle lighters.
Cause bitch, I like candle, goddammit.
So yeah, so when she made that, so she pleaded to Mr. Rourke and like, yo, I don't want this fantasy. I know what I want. You as a guest, you have to grant me this wish or whatever, or grant me this fantasy. So the island was like, all right, bitch, here's your fantasy. So lo and behold, when she W is high as a kite. Anyway,
drunk that is.
Yes, drunk. Lo and behold, when she went back to try to stop the fire, she realized the people who came on the plane with her was there on the scene. Mm-hmm. Bum, bum, bum. So now it's like, oh, bitch, this is not just about my fantasy. I'm in somebody else's fantasy.
And your mind just blows.
My mind just blew. My mind just blew.
Cause you're like, wait a fucking minute. That is Buddy.
Now wait a minute. So, God, my eardrum popped. My apologies for W busting somebody's eardrums. So now it's like, so she met one of the guys, which was a cop. She ran down and told the cop, like, yo, there's a fire in my apartment. It started, but there's somebody stuck upstairs and they have to come down. And, we have to go get them. But the cop was so pussy, he saw the fire and be like, nah, I'm going to wait for the fire people to come. Okay, fine. So he was looking out for his own life, so. Then she was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to go try to get him. So she's running up there trying to get him. Bitch, she's about 100 pounds.
Right.
So
easy 90 probably.
She's inhaling all these fumes and the flames and stuff like that. So she passes out. So Mr. Rourke's wife, which we thought was his assistant because that's who greeted them when they got out the plane.
Yes.
She came and saved her. And when she saved it, she's like, were you able to save the guy? So that's when it dawned on us. We're like, oh, bitch, it's that guy who
he's the key.
He's the key. He's the key. That's who we were seeing in everybody's fantasy was the burnt guy.
Yes.
So then fast forward. All right, we ain't trying to take up everybody's time. But anyways, fast forward. One of the
y'all can see D is very passionate about this.
I'm motherfucking passionate shit. Yes. I need to talk about it.
Yeah.
We need to talk about this shit.
Right.
So now, fast forward, the girl who wanted to, she was abused. Okay, it was another girl. This is another fantasy person. So, the girl, she was abused. She was bullied when she was younger.
This is Lucy Hale's character.
Yes. She was bullied while she was younger. Everybody get bullied. I got fucking bullied, but I still didn't do this shit. But anyways, and, I just feel like we handle situations differently.
Right.
But okay, I digress. So she wanted revenge on her elementary or her high school friend, because her high school was the one that bullied her. So she wanted revenge. So she was like, "Oh, bitch, I didn't know you was real. I thought you was a hologram like Tupac or whatever. Moving forward, the real reason why everybody is there is because this bitch, she is fucking crazy. So the guy who died in the fire was really a person that she met that actually liked her. One time. Yeah, she met one time, so that's why she's crazy as fuck. They met one time, and they was gonna, I don't think they met face to face.
No, they went out, they did go out for coffee.
Oh, they went out for coffee.
That's what made her realize, like, I can be myself with him.
Right. She could be crazy with him.
She could be crazy with him, and it's okay. And so when he
was the only one that accepted her.
Yes.
So they did a second date. And she was waiting for him, and she thought that nigga stood him up, and that wasn't the case. The case is that he died in the fire. So what she did, she made sure that the people who survived, I don't know, she picked them out of a hat, whatever.
I don't know what the fuck how she did that shit.
But I guess she got the police officer that didn't do nothing.
Yes.
She got the person who started the fire,
who they realized started the fire.
Right, and then he had a roommate.
Yes, so those roommates.
Those two brothers were the roommates.
Right.
And so she went to the island and got all the motherfuckers.
Oh, they asses.
So that was her fantasy. So the bigger picture was her fantasy. And so you'd have to watch the movie to see how it ends.
What the fuck, D? You goddamn you told the whole goddamn movie. You really not gonna let them have the ending?
Nope. Hell nah. So you gonna sit your ass in that hour and 50-minute movie.
All right, y'all. So definitely check out Fantasy Island, starring Lucy Hale and Maggie Q
and Michael Pena.
Yes. And let us know what you think.
Yes. And also, if you have any any other movies that you want us to watch, horror, sci-fi specifically, we don't do any other fantasy, but we don't do any other genres. We would prefer these genres.
Right.
And, hit us up on our Gmail at twodrunksisters. Oh, no, shit.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Sorry. It's the punch. It's the punch. Hit us up on our email at twodrunksisters@gmail.com. That's the number 2, drunk, DRUNK, sisters, SISTAS at gmail.com. And then hit us up on Instagram at twodrunksisters. WK didn't say it. Go ahead, try to say it. Say it. Go ahead.
Two drunk sisters.
See, she can't even say that shit. Anywho. We want to thank Spice House for hooking us up with their rum punch. Thank you so much for hooking us up with this rum punch. We will check you guys out later while WK she can't get herself together because the rum punch got her on her ass. Oh my god. So, guys, wash your hands. Be safe. We're all in this together. We love you. Thank you so much for supporting us and listening to us. And we hope that you have a great day, evening, whenever you are listening to this podcast.
Peace.